There you go.
Yep.
That was gentle. Well, we got to have some new jacking systems.
You could have bought that $1,400 one, or whatever, how much it was.
That may be in the future. The tire looks bigger now.
Definitely wider.
Show the stock. What was on it?
Oh, that looks terrible. Okay, so he's sandblasting up there. I am back here. Just broke this tire back loose. We put it on there just to, you know, see what it looked like on the car. By the way, it got a tire machine. You know, never had one machine. We got a stand that'll hold a tire and a pole. It actually works pretty good. Harbor Freight for like 60 bucks. So I broke this back loose because what we're going to do now is we're going to put some sort of trash bag or something over this tire and paint it. We didn't paint it before we put it on. We didn't paint the wheel before we put it on the tire, or the tire, you know what I'm trying to say, because we didn't want to scratch up the freshly painted wheel. Also the air compressor's running, that's what that noise is. So while he's doing that, I am probably going to be putting some tires on to get ready to prime these. So yeah, let's get started. Also, oh, and I forgot to even mention that he got some new tires, Mastercraft Avenger GTs. What size are these? 235 70 15. Okay, so while we're trying to warm those wheels up out here, because it's kind of like 30 degrees, I'm going to be looking at wheel bearings. You look at it and you see this cap right here, and it just makes you wonder, like, hey, I should probably look at those. I've used one of those before, or tried to on my Bronco, and they just exploded when I used one. I don't see why it won't work. These wheel bearings look fine to me.
Time for some color.
So yeah. Yeah. I don't like the color. So this is a prime example of why you don't trust lids on these paint cans. Yeah, that went with this. Saw this at Walmart and I thought, hey, that looks pretty good. It's not too bright, it's not too dark, you know. Thought it looked half decent. So let's just compare it to what came out of that container right there. I don't consider that the same color, do you? For some reason, this is more just like a fake chrome. I don't know. The thing I can compare this to is, like I just said, is like a fake chrome spray paint. That's what it looks like to me. It just not matched this at all. Yeah, that's the way it is, I guess. So this, believe it or not, is the darkest of the cans of Rust-Oleum I found. So we're using Rust-Oleum because that's the primer we used. We don't really want to mix brands because that's when you get into like weird paint reactions and stuff, and then you just got to sandblast them again. So we either do that, we stick with this color, or we got to wait a while to let all the chemical reactions, whatever's happening in this paint, finish. That way we can probably go with a different brand and probably go with like a Krylon. We've got a Krylon in the house that actually I think we used a touch-up paint on this on the car over there. It actually matched pretty good. And it's a little bit darker and it's not as shiny. I think that may be a better look. So, but with a different brand, I don't really want to get into weird paint reactions and it starts bubbling, like I said. So we're gonna wait for that. So that's the two options. We haven't figured out what we're gonna do yet. So if you saw us paint this and said, hey, that looks terrible, you know, we agree. Yeah, those actually cleaned up better than I thought they did.
Especially if you got them in the sun.
What's the trimming look like in the sun? Yeah, they didn't look like they was cleaning that good up downstairs, but that's not terrible. Goodness. That trash bag idea worked pretty good.
Who gave you that idea?
Vice grip. That's not the worst look in the world.
It's not.
Getting all the chrome on there darkened the color up a little bit, I think.
It's got more contrast than I thought it was gonna have. Right now, it don't matter.
What do you think?
What do you think?
I don't know what to think.
Been nice if it was a little darker, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
It would.
It would be nice if it matched the lid remotely close to
I
what
agree.
came out of it.
I agree 100%.
It's not even close. I don't know. I think we'll figure it out.
I got a suggestion.
What? Where you paint it?
Shoot that Krylon on one wheel and see what it does.
I'll go grab it if you want to do it. We can watch the chemical reaction happen in
well,
time.
what I'm gonna do is start spraying in here and let it set a little bit and see what it does.
This one looks the worst in here, so do this one.
Okay. Oop, it's gonna fog up.
I don't care. That looks a lot better already.
Let's see what that. Give that time to flash good.
Wait for it to bubble.
Yeah, see what it does.
You want to show the camera your boo-boo? Don't touch wet paint.
Well, it felt dry.
What?
It may be bubbling in that spot.
Where at? Right there?
Mm-hmm.
No, that's just.
It's not.
I think that's just texture from where I was trying to smooth it back out.
I don't know that it shows that much difference on camera.
I don't know. I just know one looks a whole lot better, and
You got
it's
that
that.
right.
That's the color I thought I was getting
Yeah.
with that lid. Where's the lid at?
Yeah.
Is this?
No, that's this.
Where's? Take that lid off.
That matches perfect.
Don't touch it with.
I ain't gonna touch that one.
Don't touch it with.
That's what I thought I was getting.
There you go.
That it?
See?
Wow. Bag and all going there.
I think the will pour out. It's up to you.
It's going.
I can't believe you hit that easy.
Is that a better color than we had before?
Yeah.
So when you're putting balance beads and stuff in, if you've never done it before, make sure you don't drop the cap inside of the tire as well as the Schrader valve. Also, make sure you don't drop the entire valve stem in there too, because then you have to get all that out.
Mm-hmm. But there's a reason we dropped the first cap and stem down in there. It's because the bag was opened up.
Yeah, the bag of balance beads was opened up inside of its old separate bag, so we just dumped the whole bag in there.
And didn't know till we got to the
Yeah.
next bag.
We didn't know that there was an extra, there's a cap and then another one of them in there.
It's a learning process.
So don't do that.
Don't do that.
It's old.
Hey, put that back up there.
A little bit of a difference.
Yeah, just a little bit of difference. More?
More. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. There's a trim rings and center cap that's gonna have to be put in some work. Right now I don't know how to feel about it. See, he wanted the white letters and I wanted white walls because I think that would fit this car. Not like a fat white wall, but like a little thin line, like on this truck. I think that would look pretty good, but he ain't never been a fan of white walls and it's his car anyways. I don't know, it's fine. It's a lot better than what it was. We have seatbelts now too. High dollar seatbelts from Jegs, like $60 something a piece.
we didn't notice. It's one of them that you can steer with one finger.
What's the temperature? I don't know which one that is.
Well, that's it.
190. Your turn?
Yep.
Well, get in. Does that work?
With a little help.
Oh, so no.
That transmission shift's good.
You driving at the church Sunday?
You see that split in that window back there?
Yeah.
With the seam.
Well, they couldn't figure out how to bend windows back then, I guess. Or curve them, I guess. It doesn't ride as good as I thought it would. I don't know. It looks like what I think it's supposed to look like. Go ahead.
You gonna make me get all the way down there?
Yeah. We have a light in here?
I don't know. No, the sun's doing it.
No, we do. Oh, it's the license plate light.
Well, take that gas cap off.
Why?
It's tight.
Goodness.
I told you it's tight. Took it off today, it's tight.
When's the last time you put gas in a car like this?
Today?
Oh.
But it was in a gas can. First time on the interstate.
I planned to goose it, but he got in the way.
Well, you know what? That Cadillac can't get out of its own way. Push it down, see what it does. Got all the way?
Yep. That feels pretty. Got a little bit of a wobble to it. You know, I haven't even been feeling for the balance beats.
Well, I think really this is, well, maybe at 45 you'd have noticed, but this definitely you'll notice.
It's got a little bit to it, but it's not bad.
Yep.
Yep. To the house.